This is Fable Anniversary. We're here on Xbox Series X taking a look at the game that has now been given an FPS boost. That's right, it's running more fluid and looking better than ever before. So it actually runs at a 4K resolution at 60 FPS with Auto HDR support. Now, I've turned off the Auto HDR support when recording this particular title, mainly because it's creating this sort of darkened image. It's doing a bit of HDR burden. So I've actually re-recorded this one in that regard. So that shouldn't be impacting things, but the HDR actually does add a nice little bit of ambience and style to the world of Albion that you are visiting in this anniversary release. So it's actually kind of crazy to think about, but I believe the release of this one was to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the game and whatnot. It basically, improved the visuals, upgraded the textures, but it kept that sort of iconic experience going, and I can't believe how long it's actually been. Now, despite that time, the game still looks absolutely fantastic. So I really love Fable. It's a great series, and this first game is a classic. When I was younger, it was just a really neat experience, and something that I think is, quite worthwhile even today. It's the adventure of a hero. It's very simply a hero story. You are a young kid, everything goes bad, and now you find yourself kind of grown and fighting against this evil, this darkness that has, kind of flourished in these areas. Usually there's Wolverines here. I'm actually a little disappointed the Wolverines aren't here. They're kind of funny creatures to fight. But anyways, yeah, these enemies, these foes have flourished, and you are kind of revisiting all these places that you kind of knew when you were young. You get to see little segments, when you start out, and then you get to see the world kind of change over time, and it's a really neat concept. And this is also the game where I get that when I say, hey, it's, I compare open world games to different things. I'm like, it's Fable-like, and that is in the sense that it's linear, but you get these open world type hubs that you get to explore. That's always what I'm kind of mentioning. And it's just like a really neat sort of style for this, this type of game, and I think it works really well here. But anyways, this is a beloved original entry. I mean, I think all the Fable games are pretty fantastic, but it's really neat to be back here taking a look at this one and having a new excuse to show it off. Are these guys... I don't think these guys are bandits, are they? No, okay. Looks like the fighting ring's going on. Anyways, it's kind of just like a really charming experience. Is the barmaid in here? Hello there. I think this is different from my save where I was wooing her. She had a heart last time I recorded this. Anyways, it's just a really cool game that was ahead of its time and had some really unique and neat mechanics to it that I think really makes this something very distinct for, again, its era, in regards to housing management and, how you can have like a bit of a family type scenario and whatnot. And I just thought that was really cool, way back then. Because there are some mature elements to it, if you know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, for the most part, it was just a really great game. I think it's something that holds up quite well today. And while it would have been cool, to see the original version backwards compatible at some point, I think, just having this one that basically takes that original game and just makes it look and play that much better, I think it's totally worth it. I mean, this is the definitive way to really enjoy this original Fable game. And now it plays really well, and it looks really good. We've got a high fluidity to it. It's just, it's fantastic. Let's go take a look at the Heroes Guild. And it loads faster than it ever did. It's got all the content, and it's just a full, beautiful looking, classic sort of game that I think they did a great job bringing back in regards to the style and returning it to that initial look. The characters, they might seem a little blocky, they might seem silly, but that's how these characters and everything, this is how that game looked back in the day, but it's just so much cleaner with better texturing, and it really makes the world come alive. That magical sense of discovery and excitement really feels fulfilled within this release of the game. It's got a lot of quests, it's got a lot of missions. You can spend a lot of time playing this.
Nice to see you.
It really is just, you know, it's magical. You use your various medieval-esque weapons, whether you're being a bit of an archer, or you are swording and cutting, or using magic. You get different skills when you basically are, you know, killing these different things, these different monsters. You get skill points, and you can use those in different ways to improve, well, your hero, and improve your strength and your magic. It's an interesting system. It's one that, you know, might be complex, but it is something I, you know, enjoyed back way back in the day. And it's kind of cool just to see it, you know, looking this good and playing this well. I did notice that there's some, like, frame rate, the frame rate in some areas is a little bit odd. I don't know if that's the TV kind of having weird effects going on or what, but you might notice that mostly in, like, very crowded spots, like in, say, Bower Zone or something. And I don't know if that's just, like, the jank of the old game, or if that's something to do with the FPS boost, but I say in general having that kind of thing here or there is a small price to pay for what is an overall much improved experience that feels quite fantastic. It really does feel like a significant upgrade. Is that person, are they dead? What's going on there? That's unsettling. I don't want to think about that again. I'm getting out of this area. So anyways, it's a really cool game. It's a very well done experience. I think it's something that you can have so much fun in, whether you are, you know, playing the game for the first time or revisiting this classic. I think you're gonna have a great time with Fable Anniversary. It is such a great series. And, you know, of course, I'll be checking out the other two as well, because I do actually enjoy each of the entries in this franchise. I think they are very neat, and they all have their own little fun to them. And if you are new to the series, you know, you don't have to play any of the others. You can just literally do each of them as their own standalone things. They're their own stories. They are telling fables within the lands of Albion, but, you know, that's kind of like a different thing of it, is like each one kind of acts like its own sort of thing. Oh, I don't want to kind of bring them over here and get them to follow me. Let's see, alignments.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
I got the moves. I don't want this guy to follow me. I'd rather have like one of the maidens follow me.
Wait.
Anyways,
I'll leave you then.
let's see what else we got here. Word expressions. We're down.
Yes.
Are you real or a dream?
Wooing ladies. What can I say? Oh, maybe not. There's all kinds of like weird expressions you can do. I am a hero. Oh, you could do your boasts. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. And they all cheer for you and stuff. And yeah, because it's the Heroes Guild. Ah, what a remarkable experience. Seriously, like, this is something that you can just really get lost in. Despite it not being the biggest game in comparison to, like, the RPGs that we have today. But it is still such a fun time. And let's get into, I guess, some combat. As I use my Hero of Might. But yeah, it feels much better with the frame rate kind of increase, right? Just in regards to combat and everything. It's just, in general, it feels like a really great experience. And I hope I'm kind of showcasing it off decently, right, in regards to, you know, the gameplay and stuff. Because I'm assuming for some people, this is an absolutely beloved game. I mean, I myself, great memories and stuff of all the Fable games. And I eagerly await the next release, as I know that they are doing something new with it down the line. We've already seen the trailer for it. That being said, I do think... Did I kill that guy while these things were attacking it? That's kind of a little dark. That being said, I would really like to see them maybe try doing a remaster of this original game someday. Not specifically changing anything to it, but just, you know what I mean, really redoing this experience and bringing it back just to see the difference in the technology over the years and how much things have changed in gaming. I think that would be really exciting. Ooh, an elixir. Nice. I will take this health potion and enjoy it. Ha, so much fun to be had in this one. Endless questing, challenges, secrets to discover. Oh, the Ultra Farm. That's fun. I need to go and do some of the chicken kicking though, because I mean, I can't play this game and not kick chickens around. So we have to include that in the video. It's a must-have, needless to say. Oh, the orchard farms. Oh, yeah. There's so many different weird places you can go in this game. Seriously, it's got, like, each place has its own charm. And it's got, like, that distinct British humor. You know what I mean? Like, this very specific type of humor to it that Lionhead really became quite known for. And it's just a shame that they don't quite exist, they don't exist today. These bandits. Gotta make sure you finish them off too, otherwise they just keep getting up. I don't know, I'm not executing them. Maybe they are down for the count. Down you go. Building that renown, you know how it is. And then you get all these like XP orbs like I've been mentioning. Do I want to go that way or do I want to go this way? Love how there's just a person just casually waiting at the top of the steps. They're like, eh, whatever. There's just a bunch of these weird wasp things, but it doesn't matter at all. I am a hero, thank you. A hero that's just exiting out of here. I'm trying to find like actually a fast travel port so I can go to the town and kick some chickens around. You know how it is. Chickens to be kicked. Legacies to be built. That's what it's like to be a hero. Now this is like a camp for the bandits. And of course hidden chests open like you saw before and other surprises here or there. It really is a cool like narrative, if that makes sense, all these things. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it really is something that holds up today. It may not feel expansive to the degree that many other RPGs do, but it's still a really good time. It's something that you can have so much fun in. You can go to like the arena, it's content complete, and yet it's something that makes me still want more. Oakvale. That's where we're headed. It's time to be a hero. Oh, I can't wait to see what the new Albion looks like. That is going to be insanely magical. Ah, it feels so good. So this is a really important place because you get to see sort of an initial look at this one. And then you come back here years later, basically, and it's a lot different. Now this is where I'm getting that like bit of jank as I run around. Hello there. I'm sure some people are feeling a little bit of nostalgia from this. Oh, there we go. I was like, I could have sworn I was married.
Hello, Scott. Here you are, my darling. Hello, dearest husband.
Oh, I've been hearing about you.
Guess I will move on then. Okay. I was expecting some more of a heroes. Well, wow, you're back kind of thing, but I guess I come around too often. Makes sense. That's just me, too overly caring. But anyways, let's go kick some chickens. Yeah. Chicken kicking time!
Can I tempt you to a game of chicken kicking, sir? Ah, welcome. Aren't you just an...
I'm always in the mood to
Same
pay to
old
kick
as
chickens.
before, no weapons, no spells. Good.
Oh, perfect 100!
Always cease to amaze me. 25 points.
Okay, we gotta like... It's hard because of the button combos, but you get it perfectly lined up.
Pretty good and pretty bad. A center right scores you 50 points.
I'm pretty sure that's clearly on the 100 there, is that not? I feel like this old man is scamming me or something. That's exactly like that was in the 100.
25 points.
Should have given me all the points for my chicken kicking.
Close but no cigar. A center left scores you 50.
See, you can tell that one's there, but like... I thought it was a very beautiful kick that I had pulled off.
Oh, that's not good. It's
Don't tell me awful. I got 100 on the start there. 160 points.
another middle prize. Making quite a tough. Can I tempt you?
Well, I want to kick them
Well,
again.
aren't you just
I honestly can't even
same
believe this
old
is a
as
thing,
before,
but
no weapons?
it really makes my day. Being able to kick these things.
A very
Underwhelming 25 points. Out of
I'm afraid
bounds.
you will never score. The silver medal position. The silver
It's not what I wanted to get, you know. I feel like an athlete, a pro chicken kicking athlete that isn't quite hitting their mark.
Not bad.
That's better.
Can I tempt you to a game of chicken kicking, sir?
Where did that chicken go? I like kicked it right through the rocky wall there. I'm sorry, chicken. Run away before they notice something else happened. But yeah, it's such a neat series. I'm glad that they're finally giving it continued love that it deserves with a new entry. It is one of the best of the Xbox lineup, really. It really is. It's something that they've kind of ignored for no reason because it's such a great series, and I think it really, this particular title defined the original Xbox in terms of RPG games. Like, it was such a, you know, obviously at Elder Scrolls, but this one was such a treasured first-party title. I really think it was a big deal, and I don't know, I'm just kind of disappointed that they didn't continue pushing the series and elevating it, because there was so much potential for this franchise to keep growing. So this is the Bowerstone area. This is where I was talking about. Where it's got like that little, like, it feels a little bit odd here. It's the best I could describe it. That could also just again be the jank of the game, right? Actually, let's go through the market over here. Is that outside?
Who do you think
Oh yeah, I
you
forgot
are,
you gotta have
coming-
an invitation. I'm not cool enough to have an invitation. I bet you this would load faster too without those cinematic scenes. And what a sight to behold. I also love how they've added like all these characters everywhere, if that makes sense. It just makes it feel a lot more lively. Like very lived in. You know, where you've actually got these people running around doing stuff in each segment. It makes it feel a lot less empty than a lot of games where it's got this just sort of like void kind of setting to it, these beautiful locations and there's just nothing there. But in this one they actually, you know, have stuff like that going on.
It's not working. Why isn't it working? Look, I ate the mushroom, innit? They all said I'd laugh my knickers off if I ate it, and I, like, totally did. And, like, I'm not. fart. It's a big zero of chuckles. Can you make me laugh?
Anyways, Fable Anniversary.